What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a what's on my iPad video. So let's get started. Starting on the home page, obviously, is where every iPad video starts. So right now, this is basically what I have on at all times. I use focus modes to change my home screen from time to time. So how that would work is this top left icon up here is the 4 focus modes that I switch between throughout the day. So the one I normally have on is labeled chill, and that's just the one I have on constantly. I have my Spotify widget, a photo widget, a calendar widget, of course, and then the focus mode widget. Over here on the top left, I've got Notion for task list and all that, and then under here is battery. And then over here, I've got battery again. So Spotify playlist, and then I've got some custom icons. Netflix, Paramount, YouTube, Disney Plus, Minecraft, YouTube Studio. Normal stuff that you'd have for chill time. And then a folder, Hulu, I've got Right Now Media, Twitch, all these apps that I don't use a lot actually. And then settings is always an app that I have ready to go no matter what. And then I've got some games, games I've never touched. I don't think I've touched a single one of these in a while. I don't play games on my iPad anymore because I have a gaming console. So moving on to a different focus mode, there is the design focus mode. This is all video and photo editing related content. So I've got the Files app widget in the top left, battery and Spotify up here. I've got the calendar widget because I always need to know what's going on next in my day. I've got the focus mode widget over here as well because I need that to switch between all of the focus modes. I've got my subscriber count down here just so I know exactly how successful I've been throughout the day, and it's a constant reminder that people are actually watching my content. And I've got the reminders app. Photoshop I haven't used in a while because my subscription ran out and I just haven't really done anything. And I've got the Photos app over here, and I use that to import and port different types of things and all the photos that I take, and I put them in there, and that's basically where I store a lot of my content, but most of it is stored also on my hard drive. Then I've got LumaFusion. LumaFusion is a $30 video editing app. Some say it's similar to Final Cut Pro for iPad, but it's just an app that I've done a bit of research to find out that is actually really good for what I use it for. A quick little run through. LumaFusion is a very well scaled app for iPad, if I do say so myself. It's got timeline, it's got visual effects, special effects, it's got all sorts of import stuff for it. So you can mix audio, you can equalize audio, you can do all sorts of stuff with LumaFusion. Then I've also got Lightroom by Adobe. Adobe Lightroom I use for photo editing mostly on my iPad mini, but for reference and when I really want to get deep into photo editing, I use my iPad because it's got the XDR display, and Apple Pencil support is just amazing. Sit back, relax, turn on some music, and I'm good to go with that photo editing session. Then I've got the Notes app ready to go for any notes I need to jot down or ideas that I forgot about. Then over here I've got YouTube for the replacement of Spotify if I'm not feeling like listening to music but feeling like watching maybe a live stream or a compilation of some kind. I've got voice memos in case I need to make a voiceover for something, and I've got Notion ready to go in case I need to check something off. I've got a caption app that I haven't used in a while, but I use that a lot to put captions on videos that I make. I've also got the Files app ready to go, and other than that, that's it for the design focus. So moving on to the school focus. School focus is more related currently to related to grade school. Now that I've just graduated, there's a chance some apps on this screen will change depending on their availability and what I can actually use during college. But Canvas is an app that I use for college. It's got all of my assignments on it. It will when I start classes in the fall. I used that for dual enrollment, and I know a lot of schools also use Canvas, so it's not just the college app. I've got Word and Acrobat for PDF and document editing and making. I've got GoodNote that I use for my notes. I've also got Notability. I use both of those regularly. I've got Bookshelf that stores all of my books digitally. That's actually a grade school app. I don't know if my college is going to support digital books. If they don't, then I'll just import everything into iBooks and then I'll have a digital book. I've got OneDrive files, just traditional school related apps, calculator, because Apple for some reason never put a calculator app on the iPad. I've got Bible because I'm going to college to be a youth minister or youth pastor. So a lot of the classes are biblical based. So, and then I've got a Canvas widget over here to see how I did my last class. I failed. This is not loading, but I'm pretty sure that's Notion. Notion doesn't load very easily. Recommended widget. I've got tasks over here from Fantastical. I never mentioned, but Fantastical is the calendar app of choice that I've decided to use. I've got tasks over here and recommended as well. And then I've got the calendar app right here for widget. I've got all my upcoming events. When I start classes, I've already imported all my classes in the schedule. So Fantastical is going to be telling me where I'm going, when I'm going, and all that great stuff. So other than that, that's how I use my iPad and the apps that I've got on it. For the most part, that's pretty much everything on here. Other than like Netflix, this iPad specifically started out as a MacBook replacement because MacBooks were too expensive, even though this is probably the same price as the Mac I'm going to be buying for college. But I wanted something that I could use as both an iPad and a computer for the most part. iPad as computer, for me, my experience with that has been abysmal. Not awful, but not great either. It has a lot of room to grow, but what we've got right now with Center Stage and file support and all of that, it's not impossible to use your iPad as a computer, but it is not easy, especially considering that most docks aren't compatible with iPad and they require specific software to be running in order to run it all. But other than that, that's my iPad video and what's on it. How I use it specifically is for watching YouTube videos as of right now and editing YouTube videos. I use my iPad mini mainly to create and edit photos because of the sharpness on the screen and the portability of it and also the power that's packed in with that A15. So hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see next. Peace.